Oh my gosh, I can't use the nameplate. Oh crap.
Oh god.
Oh man, this is gonna be weird. All right, guys. Well, let's go ahead and jump on into this. I'm really excited for this one. Good evening, everybody. My name is Coffee Break, and welcome back to the Coffee Cast Amateur Attack Edition, where I pull in 3 nooblets from the audience this time, and I'm pitting 2 versus 1 against it. I don't even know how to do that. Pretty much I'm just trying to screw with Pure. That's what it comes down to. Our Protoss hero on the top left-hand side is going to be the purple Protoss player, Pure. And he is down in the odds right now, but I did make his 2 opponents pick a random. Sleeper Cells, would you like to introduce our other players?
Well, I do a really quick one to throw out. Zuka got his main race.
Well, to counterbalance that, we have Zookaman as the orange Protoss here. To counterbalance that, DrewCipher, before the game started, said, Zuka, pray to God I don't get Terran. So that might actually balance us out a little bit. I don't know.
He sounds like me. Coffee, I swear, when I ran him in this 2v2, if I get Terran, I'm massing nukes.
Dude, seriously, it's like every time we play 2s together, I'll be sitting there like, I want to play either Protoss or Terran, or Protoss or Terran. You'll be sitting there, well, I want to play Zerg or Protoss. Either way, I'm happy. And then what happens is I get Zerg and you get Terran. It's like, do you want to switch computers? Yeah, let's do it. And then we get on each other's computers. It's like, I don't know how to play on this. What's going on? Why did you coffee break? Why did you rebind your probe hotkey to R?
This is so dumb.
Oh man, so I'm curious to see how Pure ends up playing this out. Once again, it is a 2v1, so that's obviously going to change the way he needs. I assume he's going to go 2-base super defensive. That's my best guess.
You know what I think? Dark Templar Rush.
Okay, try to kill off 1 player.
Yeah, I think that's a good decision. I think versus 2 low-level players, either to kill off 1 player or absolutely cripple both of their economies, and then go to that 2-gate. Or excuse me, 2-base. I think that's his best option here, because I don't think either of these players will be thinking that, because they're thinking, oh, he's going to be really defensive. Who in their right mind would attack 2v1?
Me.
Me.
Okay, maybe this isn't the best analogy ever. All right, so I just want to throw this out there for you guys. If you guys get confused, if you're trying to look at the production tab in the game, remember Pure is the purple Protoss player Pure, so he's the purple guy up here. He's also on top. I just wanted to throw that out there so, you know, just for ease of watching. Zookaman, I like the fact that he's already kind of starting to spread out his pylons around his base a little bit. Pure, kind of staying a little bit more clumped up, but I think that's a little bit more reasonable for him. He is opening up with the 2-gate opening and immediately going to be, oh, he's doing the double stalker opening that I learned from him, actually. Except this time he has all of his units on gas. Actually, no, this is actually his exact opening. So it's going to be double stalker or triple stalker mothership core rush is what this one is, if I recall rightly. I believe that's what I'm reading into here.
He's going to have to use it a little bit more defensively than you expect to with this build. With this build, it's not aggressive per se, but it is absolutely a poke that if you see a weakness, you can use aggressively. In this situation, I don't think he can really even comfortably do the poke, simply because if he gets the poke and gets caught, that can be the end of the game so quickly. As we do see a little bit of a fight going on in the middle of the map. With that SCP going to go ahead and desperately try to engage the Stalker, but the Stalker, he won.
I don't know where Pure is going exactly. There we go. He's forgotten to make these 2 extra Stalkers, which is a little bit troublesome because this is a game where every single second counts for Pure. On the other hand, we have Zookaman going for Twilight Council. He might be the one going into the Dark Shrine. I don't know. Maybe he's going Dark Shrine. Maybe he's going Blink. I don't know where Zookaman is going with this quite yet. He does have a lot of gas, but no second base quite yet. There's 1 Stalker. Oh, wow. Pure being very aggressive with this 1 Stalker. He's going to get 2 Marines for it. Maybe even a 3rd. He's going to take a little hull damage, I think, but I think it's absolutely worth it. But, oh, no. There goes the other Stalker. Can he get 1 more Marine kill? Oh, man. He's trying to wait for that mothership to come in here. This is actually a really bad situation. He could have done some decent damage, but he's not going to get it. Can he get 1 more? No! So losing that 1 Stalker is actually kind of a big deal, I feel. And this Mothership Corp a little exposed, but is not going to be chased down. I want to point out the fact, by the way, that, oh God, where is the tab? I don't even know what the tab is. Resources, there we go. There's a lot of resources banked up for our yellow Terran player, DrewCipher, right now. Here come the next 2 Stalkers coming in here. Going to be able to pick off those 2 Marines. So now it is 2 Stalkers of Pure and a Mothership Core versus 3 Stalkers of Zookaman. Pure can actually continue this poke, at least for a little bit longer. Not able to stop this expansion, unfortunately, though.
Yeah, no, that command center will finish. Pure needs to realize that he's outstayed his welcome and turn around and run. Mothership Core hopefully going to get out of there. Yeah, he should be able to escape just fine. Back at Pure Space, we do see pretty much standard stuff going on. He will be going for a Robo. Ooh, this is another thing that he could definitely do. He could go for drops and outmaneuver and outmicro his opponents. That's another decision he can go for, as opposed to the aggressive kill before they out-macro you. He can outplay them and out-micro, since he can't out-macro two players at once.
And obviously, Pure, a very good player. He is in Masters. I don't know where in Masters he is, but he's a pretty good Masters Protoss player. He's won, or at least taken second place in some tournaments. Has he actually won one yet?
He's won money.
Yeah, he's won money. Okay, so we can officially say that he is an amateur StarCraft 2 player. I mean, he's pretty decent at the game. So I think that I agree with you. Micro is a strategy that he can rely on here, but he's going to have to be pretty good with it, because soon it's going to be Blink Stalkers of Zookaman versus his non-Blink Stalker force. But he will have Immortals on the map soon, which was going to be a big help. Cannot afford to lose a Stalker in the middle of the map. He is going to lose that outright, though. Wait, what? Zookaman just... Okay, Zookaman lost the opportunity. He's going to get away with that.
He will manage to...
You are muted right now, Sleepers.
The Stalker died.
You're still muted. There you go. You're back.
Died anyway. I was trying to find it when I was trying to get you to say that. Zuka has Blink.
Oh, where's the Immortal? Where's the Immortal? The Immortal's finished. He needs to get down here right now. The Fortune goes down to the ramp. He's forcing himself out. That is actually a decent maneuver there. But oh my goodness, the Stalker's staying in range of that Immortal. The Immortal getting 2 kills. He's gonna force the Stalker push back, and with Photon Overcharge and Immortal.
Damage.
That was amazing by Pure right there to hold that off with, well, while killing like what, 4 or 5 Stalkers.
And taking no damage himself.
That was very, very well played by Pure.
Yeah, that was exceptionally well done. Able to lose absolutely nothing in the face of that really aggressive blink there, blinking right on top of his opponent. Very, very nice timing on the Immortal, and very nice map awareness, knowing that Immortal was about to walk down that ramp, force fielding it off so that the Stalkers didn't have vision and were not able to pick off the Immortal.
Or get on into the main base in general, where it's a little bit easier for the Blink Stalkers to micro around and do damage, and then, you know, I don't know, blink out when they're done. So I think that was well executed by Pure and poorly done by Zookaman, to be quite honest. Back home over at the 2 players' base, we do have some Widow Mines and the Bio, so it's just going to be a standard Bio Mine, albeit a little bit late coming out of our Terran player. An Observer coming across the map, going to try to get an idea of what exactly is going on. Medevacs just coming out. It looks like we might be seeing drops. Yep, Widow Mine drops. Widow Mine Marauder drops. Oh, man.
Widow Mine Marine drops. It is the fatal MMMM.
F it, get a little of everything. Marine, Marauder, Medevac, Mine. Oh my gosh, that's even hard to say. Whatever it's
He just needs to build a Raven.
A Rainbow.
Rainbow Raven.
Wait, why a Raven?
A reading rainbow.
Wait, what?
It's a Raven Rainbow.
I'm so confused. Pure is going up to a 3rd base. This, I think, is why he wanted Greystone, or whatever the hell this map. Yeah, Greystone Ravine, whatever it's called. It's because he can easily take this 3rd base and defend it at the same time as his natural. This drop is going to be pretty hard to defend, though. There's no anti-air except for, like, a Stalker. I think, yeah, just 1 Stalker and a couple sentries. So the medevac will go uncontested. Thankfully for Pure, he has pylons around his base. He's going to be able to spot this very quickly. Medevac boosting over towards that main middle line. We have another medevac boosting across the middle of the map right now. Immediately going to evacuate right there. The mine going to be able to do pretty much no damage. Photon overcharge going down. Going to be killing off that Marine Marauder. Sorry. And in the meantime, we do have an hallucinated Phoenix section in the middle of the map. This is going to be cleaned up again. Great execution by Pure, losing absolutely nothing. There we go. Almost nothing right there.
Those probes are, however, taking a bit of a coffee break.
They are.
Sometimes you just gotta take a drink, man.
I don't know. I don't know if my viewers can ever notice, but it's like every other sentence I'm drinking something, just to let you guys know.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And it normally isn't alcohol.
Especially if I'm co-casting with him. While I'm talking, right now he's actually chugged 3 beers. I'm actually, if I wasn't so disgusted,
oh god,
I'd be impressed.
I'm trying to take a drink of my coffee and I just like spewed it all over the place. Pure is ahead in upgrades right now, by the way. His at least his level 1 weapons already finished. Level 2 weapons on the way. Zookaman's 1-1, only about halfway done. His extended thermal lance behind Pure's as well. So in the PvP matchup alone, Pure is winning. Over in the PvT matchup, well, only concussive shells is researched.
He's winning, but the combination of the two, they're about even, I think.
I think the game is even, which one thing I don't want to take away from Zookaman and Cypher, because they are
the thing is
the underdog player level wise, but Pure, it's just, I don't know how he's doing this.
The thing is, the unfortunate thing that we're gonna have to realize very, very swiftly, Pure is keeping the game even. Once
We have 4 Zealots actually warping into the third base right now, going into that probe line, and Pure right on top of that. He's going to be able to clean this up again without taking much damage.
Yeah, he lost a probe to that, and all the Zealots will fall. A couple cannons been going down. As I was saying, though, Pure can keep this even for a little while, but at some point, the supplies of 2 players are simply going to be more. You can't go over, in StarCraft, you can't go over 200 supply as a player. However, when you're a 2v2 team, you can hit 400 because you'll have 2 maxed out armies versus 1.
Yeah.
Micro is great, but in some situations you're just so outnumbered that you just lose to, as Pure was saying in the chat, math. Simple math.
Yeah, that is exactly it. And I think, I mean, Pure, I think, realizes this. And that leads me to question why he's not trying to end the game before max out. I think right now his strategy might try to be to max out before his opponents do, and then try to hit with his max versus their unmaxed, which, while they'll still have more, maxed versus, maybe it's like 200 versus 300 supply,
you know what
you might still have a chance. What's that?
What he's going to do?
Whittle it,
only thing he can do.
Whittle away?
No. Make a beep ton of Void Rays.
Oh, man, he has the Void Rays. He also has the Dark Shrine. I guess there's a couple of ways that Pure can play this game out. He can play it out like I was just saying, try to do a max versus unmaxed, and then just try to use your overwhelming skill to beat out your opponents. He could also try to go for, just crazy number of high tier units, max out Void Ray, Colossus, Immortal, Archon, which actually is what the PvP strategy of the day is. That actually might work as well. He could also try to whittle his opponent away, like you were saying earlier, with just sheer micro, do a little damage here, a little damage there, try to force an unfavorable engagement for his 2 opponents, who are going to be less coordinated. And, I mean, there's the 3 ways, but it looks like this is going to be the big push out. I don't know if Pure's ready right now.
Hallucinated Phoenixes passing each other in the middle of the map. Hallucinated Phoenix flying into his opponent's base, seeing, hey, would you look at that? There's 2 really big armies sitting in the middle here. Now they're moving as one, moving out to defend this base against the single Warp Prism. The only way Pure can win this is to divide and conquer and desperately, maybe force field the ramp and kill 1 army.
But there's Colossus. If there's Colossus move up that ramp, it's going to be done. How many? We only have 2 sentries on the map right now.
What is the supply right now for each player?
Supply, I don't even know how to check it. Army, it's 174 for Pure, 133 for our Protoss Azuka, and 131 for our Terran. So Pure, I mean, he does have the lead, but is it going to be enough? These armies are actually completely split. This is Pure's opportunity right now, but he doesn't realize it. He doesn't realize it. He actually just had an army, something fly over that. Oh, he's missing his opportunity. That was the one time that he had the chance to win this game, I feel.
Yeah, he completely missed that there. Pure waiting up on the top here for his opponent to come up the ramp. I guess he's going to try and force a this choke. But he doesn't have the Colossus number. He's only at 3 Colossus to do that with. And there is a warping back at Zookaman's base.
This is another opportunity right now. Zookaman falling back home to defend against 7 Zealots. Oh my goodness! Cypher pushing up the ramp alone! Cypher pushing up the ramp against Colossus! And he's going to get actually a little bit of his army cut off there. That Marine getting glitched into the ground. And at the meantime, Pure's going to be doing some damage back in Zookaman's base. Not a lot, but it forced Zookaman to fall back. Pure has a moment to try to push out. Might be able to try to do a little damage. If he can pick off Zookaman's third base, that would be so huge, and that is where he's going right now.
Yeah, he is making a beeline right towards that orange base in the north. He is going straight for the gold, actually. I didn't realize that was a gold base. And here he goes. Going to go ahead and engage right on in there. The base, the 2 additional gateways there were canceled. This base is surely going to fall, as we do see both armies sort of chilling out in the main of Zookaman. He's not going to be able to get much. And oh, the Medivacs could be picked off here, but no.
No, Zookaman, Pure just needs to get out. He just needs to get out right now. He does not have time to stall right here. He's got to know that he's in an unfavorable position right now on this map. And it's just going to mass recall home, leaving some Zealots behind. That's not the biggest deal because he's getting ready to max out. He is maxed out right now. Losing these Zealots, not the biggest deal in the world. He just needs to find another opportunity. And once again, I feel like he squandered himself a little bit earlier because I think he could have taken out more of the Terran army.
I don't know, man. I feel like losing those Zealots is a pretty big deal to those Zealots. Getting left behind.
They just warp back to our. We have 2 Warp Prisms on the map right now, actually. Sorry, I'm entranced. The armies are split. The armies are split again. There's a warping. There's a warping down at the 6 o'clock position. In the meantime, Zookaman in the middle of the map, and we have Cypher falling back home. These are Dark Templar harassing.
Yes, they are. Here they go. Gonna go ahead and start heading towards the natural, the main, and the third base.
Here comes the big engagement. The Big engagement over in the main of Pure. The Protoss armies colliding. There are storms going down. The Zealots charging into each line. The Archon advantage going over to Zookaman. Pure is being forced to fall further back. A couple of time warps go down, but Pure holds for the moment. Here comes Cypher's army, though. Dark Templar still ravaging around in the main.
They're ravaging around the main, the natural, and the third, but Cypher pushing forward while Pure was able to hold off that attack from Zookaman. Now he has to do the second attack. He has to hold off the army of Cypher.
He's out of storm.
He is out of storm here.
Oh my goodness, if he can just buy time to get the storm back up, he might have a chance. Is there any detection with his army? There is not detection. Zookaman actually falling back home to defend against the Dark Templar. Cypher is still posed outside to attack. He has a little bit of his force sectioned off. Storm is going to be ready very soon here. He just needs like almost 5 more seconds. In the meantime, the Dark Templar is still sitting back home. Zookaman once again completely sectioned off. Pure does not see this with these Dark Templar. This is his chance to move. But no, Cypher, oh, he's bucked up on that ramp.
Oh, he is so bunched up. A couple good storms, but no, we do see a couple Archons warping in, and here he goes, pushing out Pure. Guardian Shield, engaging. No storm. There's the storm. Going down, obliterating absolutely everything, Terran.
Oh my goodness, Pure! He still might do this! The army is getting split up between the Protoss and the Terran player. Now Pure going to be trying to push out and engage it. I don't think that he can once again extend himself too terribly far. He is down at 159 supplies. Zookaman at a measly 98. Our Terran player Cypher at a measly 87. Their supplies combined barely are right at where Pure's at, and there we go. Pure going to be getting a few more. Those storms were imperative to that battle, and Pure landed them right when he needed to. In the meantime, we have Zealots warping in at the north once again, and that's just going to be able to pick up a pylon over there. I don't see any more warpings on the map. Actually, there is the warp prism down at the 6 o'clock position once again. This is an orbital command that is not a planetary fortress. It's going to go into warp mode and warp in 3 Zealots right there, going to continue the harassment, and this is what we wanted Pure to do, was section off the army with harassment.
Yeah, and he has been able to do that incredibly well. The DTs completely obliterating the economy of both of our players here. We do see 21 probes for Zookaman, 16 SCVs for Cypher, and 69 probes.
The kills on these Zealots. We have 6 kills there, 4 kills there, 4 on that Zealot, and 0 on that Dark Templar. Oh my goodness, the army of Zookaman out in the middle of the map, and it looks like he's gonna try to push up, but the Colossus Void Ray numbers are just so high right now for Pure. I don't think this can be broken. I think this is an awful engagement for Zookaman. He has a lot of charge up, but the storm's going down once again on top of the Archons, on top of the Immortals. Pure is going to beat back Zookaman.
He will absolutely. All of his Colossus are going to survive. All of his expensive units, the Void Rays, everything falling for Zookaman. Zookaman dropping in supply, plummeting down to 34. And here comes Cypher, the second portion of this attack. The second uppercut is coming.
Oh, is it going to work? Getting a little bit of beeline in there. The Colossus are exposed. There's the Chargos. The move order on the Terran army. Pure catches a break. Pure catches a break and obliterates the Terran army. And it's 175 supply for Pure. 30 for Zookaman and 30 for Cypher. Pure's done it. Pure won a 2v1. Oh my goodness, Pure winning a 2v1. I don't even know what to say about that. What?
I believe in the wise words of Pure's button.
GG! Oh my goodness. That was one of the most exciting casts I have done in months. That was just absolutely incredible play by Pure. He caught, a couple breaks here and there, but for the most part, that was just great play by him, separating the armies of Zookaman and Cypher, getting them to split around, trying to take the armies one by one, whittling the armies down, little here, little there, until finally, the twos team felt like they had to force engagements, but they weren't together. That was just...
I don't think Pure ever fought both armies together. He fought them separate every time.
There was a close call once or twice, but it never quite got to it. I don't.
That was great.
I don't even know how do you follow that up? How do you follow a game like that up? That's got to go on YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's nothing else to do.